Hello and welcome back to the Comics Family. Come and join us as we dive into this week's new releases for Wednesday the 23rd of August.
Yeah, so grab yourself a coffee, ready up those snacks, and join us as we dive into this week's new comics.
So, first on the list this week, coming to us from Image Comics, we have Schlub Number 1. Randomest title for a book ever. Failing dentist Roger Dalton blames the world for his problems until he is body swapped with the world's greatest superhero. That sounds utterly ridiculous.
It does, and yet somehow it'll take off and be fantastic. Well, to some people it'll be fantastic, but let's have a look at Schlub's cover.
Schlub.
It just looks ridiculous to me.
He gets body swapped with, and he realises that he's really to blame for all of his problems, or
Probably. But
yeah,
it's from Image.
it still seems ridiculous.
I
can't help it. It's just, I mean, the name like Schlub.
Schlub.
It just
There's not really a lot we can say about that one.
It's just not getting me at all.
So moving on, we have the Addams Family, The Bodies, issue number 1. It's a one-shot story in a series of Addams Family one-shots. So if you're a fan of the Addams Family, this is definitely one for you to collect. Some IDW.
Doodly-doo. Doodly-doo.
That just doesn't look like the Addams Family to me.
Yeah, that... It's slightly...
Odd.
Yeah. You'd still be able to guess, even if it didn't say Addams Family on it, you'd be able to guess that that's probably Addams Family, because obviously you've got Wednesday, you've got Pugsley, you've got Morticia and Gomez lurking at the back, you've got Thing crawling around down there.
You've got Lurch in the corner
traps. There. Oh yeah, I miss Lurch.
I'm not seeing the Crazy Granny.
Or Uncle Fester. But you never know.
But yeah, if you're an Addams Family fan, that's one for you.
It looks more appealing than Schlub. Not enough for me to buy it, but it looks more appealing than Schlub. Anywho, sticking with the weird books.
So apparently this is a week of weird.
Yeah, having said last week we didn't have a lot of random
for this week.
What, the week of weird?
Week of weird, yeah.
Well, having said last week that we hadn't had any indie for a while, the indie is back. And this one we have Mary Machine Gun number 1. In this new addition to the Antarctic Press Superverse, because, you know, everybody's heard of that, Templar agent Mary Machine Gun is sent to Kentucky to eradicate a pack of werewolves.
This is for you smart collectors out there. Because I guarantee, once you're opening pages, that armour disappears.
Yeah,
It's a smart book.
But it's also the fact that her surname is Machine Gun. Maybe it's like Machine but she's hunting werewolves. It's not something that's you famously need a machine gun to hunt.
Maybe it's what?
Machine
I'm pretty sure it's Machine Gun.
McKinnigan?
Considering all the machine guns that are around her.
McKinnigan. Mary McKinnigan. She's actually Irish.
I'd explain the werewolves.
But they're in Kentucky.
That wouldn't explain the werewolves. Okay,
the
moving
werewolves
on.
are in Kentucky. Well,
Let's leave Mary and her machine gun alone. Because for me, I will not be collecting that book, and I don't understand why that's on.
But the thing is, now I'm just going to look at it, and she's like Mary McKinnigan. I've renamed her.
I have to live with this.
It makes a better surname than Machine Gun.
Anywho, we have Beasts of Bower Boulevard number 1. Fearing a massive avalanche occurs, a deputy is sent to investigate a secluded ski town, only to find the resort is under assault by a mechanized, militarized, robotic dinosaur. I can't believe how stupid.
So hang on. Hang on. They have literally taken an episode of Paw Patrol where Mayor Humdinger has his robotic dinosaur and causes chaos on Jake's Mountain and turned it into a serious comic book. If they get saved by a pack of puppies, you know where they got this story from.
This just fix your first mistake there. You said serious comic book.
Yeah,
American
okay.
Mythology Productions. I'm sorry, but you're not serious comic book people.
But I mean,
And the
like,
fact you've got a robotic T-Rex with a saw and another robotic hand. Yeah, all right. He had stumpy hands. You're taking the piss now.
little tiny T-Rex
The
hand.
fuck is this book about? Who the hell thought this was a great idea?
Somebody at whatever the random
Mm,
publishing place that you said was.
American Mythology Productions. Go fuck yourselves because that's ridiculous.
But I'm sorry, I'm
If you
like,
have a bad idea and you think, well, we're not publishing anything else this week, here's a recommendation. Save your
just
money,
don't.
save your paper, and save your ink until someone with a clue comes along. Because that is fucking trash.
The fact that it is literally in a less scary saw arm T-Rex way is an episode of a TV show designed for preschoolers. It is literally an episode.
I'm sorry. Just,
Yeah, just move on.
why is that a kid of the week?
Don't know.
Anywho,
Moving on
and here
to
we
at
go.
least.
We've got some DC.
Yeah, we've
I'm
moved on
actually
to
excited to see DC because the fucking trash so far this week is annoying me.
He's excited
Just
to
for
see
that,
Batman.
I'm going to take a hippo.
Look what you've done, Beasts of Bower Boulevard. You've made him eat a hippo. Right, coming to us from at least a printer that we have heard of, or a publisher that we've heard of, we have Batman, the Brave and the Bold, number 4. This is the first appearance of the Tempest. I'm pretty sure the first appearance of the Tempest was like 400 years ago when Shakespeare wrote it.
First appearance of the Tempest in DC.
DC does Shakespeare?
Probably. It probably is the Tempest from there that they've stolen and put into this. They do it all the time. Both DC and Marvel have taken characters from history and put them in the books, i.e. Thor, Hercules, others.
They're less from history and more from mythology, but yeah.
Oh, I'm sure Einstein's running around with like a grenade hand or something. But, yeah. At least that makes sense. It's the first appearance of some ancient woman that she knows.
She wasn't a person.
Oh, I don't care. And the cover's not terrible. It's not great.
No.
But
I've
it's
seen
better than
better.
the Beast of Bower Boulevard.
Yes.
Actually, Batman, can you go and kill the Beast of Bower Boulevard?
All the bees. The brave and bold Batman kills the Beast of Bower Boulevard.
It's like that biscuit we used to have. Bingo, big bubbly bite. Remember that?
No, not at all.
Be quiet.
I literally don't know what you're talking
Do you
about.
remember the advert? Bingo, big bubbly bite.
No.
Oh.
You are imagining things.
I'm not imagining things. It was a bit. Look it up. Anyway, I'm going to move on. And sticking with DC, we have Penguin issue number 1. Premier issue of a series that begins after events in a Batman 125 to 127, where the Penguin was thought to have died. And apparently, Rachel has lost it.
You're the one that's making up adverts about.
Please bear with me whilst I correct
Is
it.
this like Mecha Bingo?
No, I said bingo.
Yeah, bingo. Is it like Mecha Bingo? Is the bubbly, bowly goodness?
Excuse me. I'm just going to put this out there now.
I don't remember that at all. I really don't know what that is. Anyway.
I'll find an image and I will put it up somewhere. So I'll prove that I'm not lying. Clearly, I have just proved I'm not lying.
Because apparently you found it on Google. But yeah.
It works.
So he's the penguin? He doesn't look much like a penguin.
He doesn't look like a penguin at all.
He just looks like a grumpy old man.
He does indeed. Right.
Whilst you're looking at that, there doesn't seem to be any variants for that. That's the kind of book I imagine there'd be variants for. But
I think that is a variant. That's got to be a variant.
It doesn't say it's a
That's
variant.
not a penguin because there's his hat.
Yeah, but normally they'd say that if it is a variant, it will say it's a variant.
True.
So I'm guessing that's the A cover. Anyhow, next we have Star Trek Strange New Worlds, the Scorpius run, number 1. And in this week's contender for longest title of the week, limited series that takes place after the second season finale of Star Trek Strange New Worlds. So it's filling in what happened after the TV show finished.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like it means you would need to know what's happening in the TV series.
Yeah, I
for this to
obviously
make
not watched
any
this. Neither of
sense.
you.
No,
I
because
mean, I like Star Wars, but I'm not.
this is Star Trek.
Oh yeah, I like Star Trek even, but I don't go out my way to watch it. See, I don't like either of them really.
No, I'm assuming this dude down here is possibly Vulcan because he has the pointy ears.
No, he's Jeff from the
Spock,
cafeteria.
Spock Junior.
No, it's Jeff from the cafeteria. How do you want your tater tots? To live long and prosper. Oh, don't care.
What? What has happened to you today at work? Your brain is just like melted today.
I was correct with the bingo thing. Don't give me that.
All right.
Huh. Excuse me. Anyway, they've got the Amazing Spider-Man issue 300. This is obviously a facsimile, and it's a reprint of the Amazing Spider-Man 300. This doesn't count. If I get this, it doesn't count as me having the original.
I know it doesn't.
Just making sure that you're not like, oh, you can get that one.
No.
But obviously,
I
iconic
appreciate
Todd
that.
McFarlane art. Well,
I appreciate that wouldn't count.
good. But yeah, that is just iconic McFarlane art back when he worked for Marvel before he went crazy and hates Marvel and started Image.
Went crazy / got fed up. Yeah. Anywho, sticking with Amazing Spider-Man, we've somehow jumped from issue 300 to issue 32, but this is the new series, and it's Peter Parklin's Goblin arc begins.
Peter Parklings?
Parker's Goblin arc.
You said Peter Parklings.
Peter Parker's Goblin arc.
I thought we were back in the Spider-Verse and you'd found a new spider.
Peter Parklin.
Peter Parkling. But this obviously isn't the same.
Yes, I know
run.
It's not the same run.
What,
Not that stupid.
You're the one that said it.
Dear, okay.
But, yes.
Yeah,
issue 32.
Alright, cover. I've seen better, I've seen worse.
I still like John Romita Jr.'s art, but...
Yeah, it's alright.
It's alright. I don't understand why that photo's there. It's just a random picture of the inside of a book.
Yeah, that is literally a photo of a book. It's very shiny.
Yeah, I don't know if
exploding out
of him or he's been shot in the chest. Anyway, moving on. It's me. He's me.
Uh-huh.
We've got the Fantastic Four annual issue number 1, Contest of Chaos crossover. This is Ghost Rider versus the Human Torch. So it's going to be hot. Hot.
Yeah, that could be interesting, maybe. I haven't read any of the Contest of Chaos yet.
No.
I feel like it's something I probably should, but it's also something that I might get as a compilation at some point if I want to read it. I imagine they do it as a compilation of like the Contest of Chaos.
More than likely, yeah.
And next up from Marvel, we have Immortal Thor number 1. This is the first appearance of Tyrannos, the Utgard realm.
That's a nice Alex Ross cover there. A little bit shinier than David Nakayama.
That's like a whole body shiny.
That is, yes. It's a little bit too shiny, I think.
I don't really like it.
It's still a nice cover.
You can like it. I don't particularly like it. Is
that the Black Winter? Ooh.
Again, these are pictures of the inside of a book.
That is Tyrannos. Yeah.
That's the pictures of it.
The first I've seen key collectors do this, where they give us the inside of a book. But that is Tyrannos.
Yeah.
Don't care. Not one I'm going to be collecting.
But I'm like, are there variants of this book? Because that is literally just pictures of the inside of a book.
I think there will be variants. We'll find out as we go and have a look at our pulls for the week.
So, Invincible Iron Man. Off you go.
Thanks. I will off I go. Invincible Iron Man, issue number 9. This is the debut of his new stealth armour. The solicitation teases that Tony Stark's potential claim to the title of the Black King of the Hellfire Club. Jeez, he marries Emma Frost and he thinks he can become King of the Hellfire Club.
I assume this is a different Hellfire Club to the one out of Stranger Things.
I'm not even going to answer that.
Well, now that it's cropped up, I'm like, was there a link? Was the Hellfire X-Men thing somehow linked to the Stranger Things and the D&D and all of that? Or do they just both happen to be called Hellfire?
That one.
Okay. Just checking. There might have been some weird linkage.
Okay.
Anyway, next up we have Jean Grey number 1. This is a 4-issue limited series tie-in to the Fall of X. This has got some really nice variant covers.
Has it?
Yes.
I've only seen the main cover. And that's quite nice as it is.
It is quite nice, but there's some really nice variant covers.
Ooh.
And we will look at it when
Stay
we look
tuned
at
to see what they are.
pull list because that is on it.
And then we have Marvel Unleashed number 1. This is a team up of Frog, Redwing, Chewie the Flurkin, Lucky the Pizza Dog, and Bats the Ghost Dog. And it's the first appearance of D-Dog, the canine version of Demolition Man. So, someone took Secret Life of Pets and they changed it to Secret Life of Superhero Pets.
No, there's a DC film that's like the pets, isn't it? It's like Batman's dog and Superman's dog and Wonder Woman's got a pig.
Yeah, but anyone who had a dog in canon was Superman. The rest were made up for that film.
Yeah, but they've now like done it with the actual Marvel.
What is going on with that dog's face? Is that meant to be a mask?
Yeah, I think it's meant to be a mask.
That's atrocious.
That is a bit weird.
That's atrocious. Well, there's D-Dog, and I think the D stands for dickhead.
Well, to be fair, if our German Shepherd is anything to go by, they are quite good at demolishing things.
And here's one for you.
Star Wars, Dr. Aphra number 35. This is a Dark Droids crossover, part 4.
Damn it, she didn't say it that time.
No, I can say droids now.
Yeah. Well,
to be fair, the Dr. Aphra covers over the weeks that we've seen them have been quite nice. I just have no interest in reading Star Wars.
No, I have no interest in it either. To be fair, this Keys of the Week, very short, and there was probably
there aren't a lot in there.
Out of the 15, there was probably 5, I'd say. Oh, yeah, out of 15, I'd say there's probably 5 that were actually keys. Were worth you going out and grabbing as an investment book.
Yeah, they all seem just a little bit like,
Yeah. But, as we've seen before, we think things are going to be caca, and people are like, no, it's great.
Who did Bats the Ghost Dog belong to?
Doctor Strange. But, that's it for the Keys of the Week. I'm just going to have a little quick flick over and bring up our pull list.
So, hopping over to our pull list for this week, we are starting off with The Amazing Spider-Man number 32, which obviously we've already touched on slightly. 2 of Spider-Man's villains are forming the deadliest team-up he's ever had to face. But are they after Spidey, or is he just in the way of something bigger? Patrick Gleason rejoins the Amazing Spider-Man crew for the darkest arc of ASM yet.
The darkest arc?
So, Craven and
Red Goblin Queen.
Okay.
That's got some
quite a lot of variants.
Daisy Duck, Ghost Spider.
Yeah. I swear there's that in colour somewhere else.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
sure I've
probably
seen that one already. Somewhere else.
I'm not sure who this one is. This is the Patrick Gleason variant, 1 in 25.
I suppose it makes sense with the
with Craven.
Craven.
Here lies Spider-Gwen.
Okay, bring in her.
I didn't know she was dead.
Well, I suppose that's
working
on the whole original Gwen.
This is the Adam Kubert, the Gods variant.
No, not feeling it. Black Cat.
Go on. Yeah, they've got the Stormbreakers variant here
Black
with
Cat being
Lucky.
dragged along by Lucky the pizza dog. I like that. That's fun.
Hmm.
That one's cute.
And he's got her loot bags.
Yes. And a
This is
nice.
the Ivan Towel.
Okay.
That's very
Okay.
dark,
Yeah.
venomized.
Yeah. Venom Spidey. I do quite like this.
I'm gonna go just for the Virgin variant.
Yep.
The Lyrics variant B.
Yep. I do quite like that. It's
How
not
do you give
bad.
away your secret identity? Have
Have
your
your
water
name.
bottle in your name.
Yeah.
Your name on your water bottle even.
Yes. Yes. And then there's another
This is the Lobos.
venomized.
Black Cat. Venomized.
That's kind of cool.
No.
I wouldn't go out of my way for it though.
No, yeah. I wouldn't.
Oh, another venomy one.
The Perillo.
That's
Venom.
kind of cool, I
It's
guess.
cool art, yeah.
I don't like it, but it's cool. You know, it's a little bit creepy.
Here's the old Disney 100 hard in colour.
Yep. Daisy Duckers Gwen.
Yeah, and then we've got the Takashi Okazaki variant. Isn't it?
With
Hobie
Spider-Punk.
Brown. Yep. Hobie Brown Spider Punk.
They're kind of cool. There's some nice variants in amongst there. I
Yeah.
think my favourite of those is probably the Black Cat.
What with Lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cute. That's fun.
Anyway, then we've got Black Panther issue number 3. This is Deathlord's new target, T'Challa. The crime families that rule Burning T'Chaka have heard the rumours that the Black Panther is lurking in the shadows, so they bring in a hired gun to help protect their interests. The cyborg assassin, known as Deathlok.
You haven't read the Wakandan Atlas yet, have you?
No. So thank you for that.
Well, you wouldn't be confused by Burning T'Chaka if you'd read it, because it's a place.
I figured it was a place.
It's part of Wakanda.
Thank you. Anyway, only 3 variants for this one. So we've got the La Rocca variant. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's all right.
The Bertram variant. That's all right.
Yeah.
And the Stormbreakers, Christopher Allen. Again, there's all the Unleashed.
Yeah. I suppose that kind of makes sense with the
Blacken.
yes. Throg.
And then back to the A cover.
To be fair, the A cover's quite nice.
Yeah, the A cover was quite cool.
Yeah. Anyway, moving on, we have Daredevil and Echo number 4. The sins of the past are alive and angry. Daredevil and Echo face not only the nefarious Demogoblin, but a bigger, wilder, and much, much, much older enemy. One that has had its hooks in Hell's Kitchen for generations. This dark night of the soul will demand what our heroes are willing to give to stop an all-consuming evil. Don't miss this issue as our saga comes to a blazing conclusion. Oh no, it's ending! I've been enjoying this. I was hoping it'd last a bit longer. I didn't realise there were only 4.
And there's no variants either.
I don't think any of them have had variants.
No, they haven't had variants.
But they are quite nice covers.
Yeah, not bad.
I've really been enjoying this series.
Yeah, it's been good.
You
It's
don't
not made me like. I'm not as excited about it as you've been.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Maybe it's because I've not read Daredevil before. I don't know. But I've definitely been enjoying this.
Okay. Anyway, moving on, we have Deadpool issue number 10. Heart broken. Things aren't looking great for Deadpool and his new paramour, Valentine Wong. Wong? You know how it can be in love. You just want to be together, but there's always some secret society of killers that gets in the way, and your heart and all glass arms get shattered.
She has glass arms.
Yeah, it's weird. She is weird.
How do you...
She can fix them and shit. Just, yeah.
She can move them?
Yeah, they're like normal. I think she's a mutant.
Oh, okay.
She's got like the syringe shit in the end as well. But I would not want glass arms as a superpower.
No, because, fragile. Break easily.
Yeah, I quite like the A cover. And then they got the Woods variant.
That's kind of cool.
I like the A cover.
With the chewed up, mangled face.
No, that's just his face.
That's just his natural face. Anyway, coming back round to Jean Grey, number 1. Superstar creators take Jean Grey's legacy to fiery new heights. After the events of the Hellfire Gala, Jean's life is in shambles. Mutant kind is in dire straits, and there's nothing like this foundling X-Man can do. She'll have to save herself first, and that means looking into her past for the moment when it all went wrong. In a desperate attempt to save her and all of Krakoa's future, legendary writer Louise Simonson returns to the X-Men with a story full of fan-favourite moments, heart-rending revelations, and pulse-pounding devastation.
Ooh.
Ooh, indeed. What are you looking at?
My comic books.
So yeah, there are a lot of variants for this if you scroll down.
Oh, yeah.
But then again, there isn't, most of them are doubled up of virgin and non-virgin variants.
So we'll stick to the virgin variants because I prefer those.
Not that we can get them, but yeah.
You've got a 1 in 100 George Perez.
Yeah, I quite like that. You can get the non-virgin variant over here because I have actually looked at this because there were so many variants of it. I was like, before I set my heart on a variant that I really, really like, are they actually going to do it in the UK? Because that's what I'm finding really heartbreaking at the moment. Like, you really struggled or got really annoyed last week that the Spider-Man variant that you really liked, it is just impossible to get over here unless you want to spend like 50 quid.
Yeah, I'm not doing it.
And for one book, no.
Yeah, if you're spending 50 quid on a brand new book, then there's something wrong with you. Either that or you shit money.
Yeah.
And if you do, how did you get that curse? Because I really like it.
So yeah, this is quite a nice one. And the non-virgin variant, this one, you can get over here. You can also get the 1 in 50 Derek Chew variant as the non-virgin. And I think that's the one I'm going to want because that's nice. I did think it was an art germ at first because it looks very...
Yeah, it looks very art germ.
Yeah, it does look very art germ. I like that one. This is a really nice one. You've then got the Ariel Diaz.
I like this one.
Yeah, but...
with Dark Phoenix.
I don't know whether you're going to be able to get that over here. Unless Jamie and Lizzie have got it in.
Get it, but
no, I'm just trying to prepare myself for what I'm likely to actually be able to get over here now.
But you did the right thing by looking. So always, if you see a book on here that you want, don't forget to ask your local dealer or check it out wherever you buy your books online.
Yeah, it's just sometimes it's a little bit heartbreaking that, especially when it doesn't say it's likely that it's a ratio variant, and you're like, yeah, it's going to be everywhere, and it's
not. Yeah, collecting in the UK
really sad.
Is a lot harder than collecting in the US.
You've then got the Cabal Miss Minutes variant. I'm not that fan. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like you can just stick her on the cover or anything. And I really like the Unknown Comics comic traders. It's a Nakayama variant. That is absolutely gorgeous. But I'm not going to be able to get it over here. No. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that over here. I really like that. It's very much following on from her Hellfire Gala. I think that was kind of the outfit she had for Hellfire Gala. But yeah, I have resigned myself that is not going to be an option over here, unfortunately.
Boobs. Very booby.
It is very booby. But it's classy boobs. It's not smutty boobs. It's
getting away from the boobs.
It's high fashion boobs rather than
getting away from the high fashion boobs. We are back at DC with Night Terrors number 4.
I really didn't think there was going to be 4 of them.
No, neither did I. I thought this would be finished by now. Insomnia searches the nightmares of all the heroes for his precious Nightmare Stone and keeps on coming up empty-clawed. Wesley Dodds, Batman, and I must return to the haunted Arkham Tower to confront Insomnia. But now I know why Insomnia hates the heroes. I've got to be honest, I'm having a hard time not relating. Maybe Insomnia is owed his revenge. Ooh, I need to catch up.
Yes. What have the heroes done to Insomnia that have turned him into a nutter?
This one has obviously got a lot of variants.
Yes.
I quite like that A cover.
That is a nice A cover. Yeah.
We've got the Casper Vineyard.
Wingard. Probably Wingard.
We'll go with that one.
That's
creepy as fuck. Moving on.
That is nightmare fodder.
Giuseppe Camuncoli. That's, for me, that's very Cartoon Network. That looks like it's ready for your Saturday morning. Big bowl of cereal.
It's not a bad cover. I just don't personally like it.
Dad, we're not watching the football.
That's the psychedelic trippy version of the...
Yeah. This is
cover.
If you want to eat...
It hurts my eyes.
Some specific mushrooms before reading this.
It actually hurts my eyes.
I didn't read that one. This is Derek Robertson, 1 in 25.
That's quite nice.
Yeah, it's very retro. Gives me that kind of 90s cover feel.
I don't dislike that.
Yeah, that's quite nice. I like that one. We've got the Miko Swan, 1 in 50.
That's kind of cool. Weird, but cool.
Who's this creepy fucking backwards centaur?
It's not really a backwards centaur. It's just got human arms as well.
Horse face. Well, horse skeleton face, or maybe that's a mask. Don't like it. And then
the black and white.
Black and white
again, it's just going to hurt my eyes because there's just no.
Yeah.
Don't like it. Don't like it in black and white. And sticking with the Night Terrors, we have Night Terrors Action Comics number 2. Hunted by Cyborg Superman, reality bites. With her perfect nightmare world slowly showing its cracks, Power Girl searches for answers, hoping to find a villain to punch and a way out. Little does she know that a threat from her past is here to control her future. Plus, in the nightmare realm, a hideously transformed cyborg Superman is consuming the super family one by one. Who will be the final L? And can the powerless super twins find a way to fight back before cyborg Superman claims them all?
I think L is his family because he's
Kal-El.
His dad's like Jor-El.
Yeah.
His mum's like Carol.
Really?
I don't know, but I think it works. Oh. That's right, his brother's Daryl. Love.
No. That's just terrible.
Alright, here's the A cover. Power Girl.
Cyborg Superman.
Then we've got the Mirko Kolak. Cyborg Superman. That's not bad.
Not bad.
Tyler Kirkham. Obviously, it's going to be good. Insomnia versus Power Man.
Power Girl.
Oh, my bad, Power Girl.
With those going on, that is definitely a girl.
Why do I get the feeling like he's just trying to turn her around so he can like peek at her boobs? Look at the eye contact. He's like, I'm so happy you have boobs.
Maybe that's what the design is for. She's just like got the cheeky little boob cut out, and she's like, "Hey villains, look, boobs!" And whilst they're distracted by the jiggly boob cut out, she could be like, "Hiya!" or whatever she does.
And most men would probably agree with that. Here we've got the Vasco Georgiev. You do names from that one. She's trapped in Cyborg Superman's closet.
She's trapped somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the Crystal Kong, Cyborg Power Girl.
That's kind of cool.
That is kind of cool. I like that.
Kind of realising, oh no, am I a cyborg too? Have I been taken over?
Yes, you have.
Well, that's a very round little nose she's got going on. Oh, yeah, it's all right.
So then, I haven't read the first one of this yet because I can't. It just hasn't piqued me enough. But I'm collecting them because I'm trying to get all the Night Terrors. But here we have Night Terrors, Angel Breaker number 2, Protecting the Waking World. Angel Breaker and Raptor are trapped in a Cobra cult lab while the world sleeps. No one is coming to their rescue. Unable to trust even each other, they must now somehow protect teenagers from the horrific Nanny Gillo, a legendary slasher pulled directly from Angel Breaker's deepest, darkest fears. Is that Nanny Gillo or Gillo?
I'll
Gillo.
take Gillo.
Nanny Gillo. For
So
all of you out there that are scared of your babysitters, here, let DC fuck it up for you even more.
this is what happens when you cross Mary Poppins with It.
Pennywise wasn't scary.
Although I have read a theory that they're like the same species.
What, Pennywise and Nanny
No,
Gillo?
Mary Poppins.
What, and Pennywise?
Yeah, because they both turn up on like a however many year cycle, but Mary Poppins gets her feeds from like children's happiness and joy rather than their fear.
Yeah, have you ever read that book?
I started reading it as a kid and I got bored.
It is trash. I know people love it.
I was like,
it's trash.
Probably like 12, 13 and I got bored.
The fucking ending is just horrendous. I'm sorry, Mr. Stephen King. I know you write a lot of books and occasionally they're good, but most of your books, the endings are fucking trash. And Pennywise, for me, was trash.
In the same way that, what's his face is famous for not being able to do feet.
Stephen King can't do. Yeah.
But Stephen King can't do endings.
Anyway, moving on. So there's the A cover.
Man has no finish.
We've got the Ivanhoe.
That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Well, it gives me Court of Carnage vibes. The Steven Zagovia.
That's pretty cool.
Like Black Cat meets Daredevil.
Yeah, it kind of is.
With a little hint of magic.
I quite like that one.
That is quite cool, yeah. The Tumor Hill. Tumor. That's not bad.
No.
If you
Booby.
like yeah, Booby. And apparently her wings have people bones in them.
People bones.
And then you got the black and white sketch variant. Meteor Lolly.
I feel like that's more scary in black and white. The face stands out more.
How is that scary?
It's creepy.
How is that creepy? I'd be too busy laughing. What would you want, a cookie?
No, that's creepy.
Really?
Yeah, that's creepy.
Anyhow.
Just take it away, please.
I just did.
Right, next we have Detective Comics number 2, Night Terrors. After seeing diamonds violently pour out of a woman's mouth and the metal of his old Batman robo-suit soldered onto someone's flesh to wear around Gotham, Jim Gordon slowly realises that the good people of Gotham are being represented by monstrous ideations of power, wealth and knowledge aren't very good people at all. Jim's investigation leads him to a mysterious clock and he goes to Oracle for help to trace who or what is causing this nightmare. But whether he is able to wake up from it at all will be up to more than just himself.
That was very long-winded.
It is. So clearly it's like the great and the good of Gotham, and this is showing that actually
not everyone's
they're
good.
not as good as you think they are.
But I like that A cover.
That is quite a nice A cover. Yeah.
Yeah, they set up some yeah.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, there she is, the original Batgirl, who is now Oracle.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Not the Oracle out of
No, Oracle, because she's now bound to a wheelchair and she does all the...
So she's the Batman version of Professor X?
No, she's more just the communications between the bats, and she's the one that looks at the CCTV and all the rest of it and sends them where to go.
Okay.
But yeah, original Batgirl, now paralysed.
Oh, that's sad.
It's Joker. And then we've got Kyle Hotz cast-off variant. Kyle Hotz. Okay, Kyle.
That's weird.
You have been smoking something you shouldn't.
That's really weird. It's making me feel slightly itchy.
Maybe check the mushrooms you're having with your breakfast, mate, because that is freaky. And then we've got Marco Santucci, the 1 in 25. And I think he shared breakfast with him.
Yes, that is also. Can I just look at that bit? The bottom half is nice.
It looks like the creature from D&D.
Oh, the
Knows it?
beholder.
No. I know where you're coming from. No. When one of your very early sessions, when you were going
Oh
to the
yeah,
one
I
of
remember.
the bandit locations. Yeah.
Yes, the giant eyeball creature. Yes.
Yeah.
And then that's the weird and creepy one, just in black and white. I like it even less.
I don't. Yeah, it's not for me. I mean, there's people out there that like these kind of freaky ones, but for me, it's just weird.
Yeah. It's
I want
just.
to get back to the A because I really like that A cover.
I don't dislike the A cover. I preferred the other one, but I don't dislike the A cover.
Well, feel free to get the other one.
We shall see.
Night Terrors, Harley Quinn #2. Over to you.
Oh, okay. I did the last one, but okay.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, it's over to me. I'm sorry. What unseen horrors lurk beyond the borders of the known and the clown? A whispered secret from the elbow of a garden gnome. I'm sorry, what? A parking lot pass that was lost under the. I can't say that. Antediluvian car seat from hell. And a nihilistic grease trap that does taxes incorrectly. All of these things and more are not in this comic. It's Harles again. Part 2 of this story is just as weird and whacked out to the max as the last one. This time we'll reveal the one true secret origin of Harley Quinn, and I'll go toe to toe to toe to toe with one of Superman's greatest foes. Plus, my best pals, Leah Williams and Ben Temple-Smith, are turning the clock backward and forward in the conclusion of their Chrono Detective Cosmic Mystery Dream story. Excuse me. I had a mouthful there.
This is why you wanted me to read it, isn't it?
I didn't know it was going to give me all that.
So I can't remember if I've read Harley Quinn's First Night Terrors now. I don't think it's in my reading pile, so
You missed one.
I feel like I must have
You
read
missed
it.
one.
No, I haven't. Now I'm going to have to go through my reading pile and see whether it's there, because I can't remember whether I've read it or not. And if I have, I feel like I've read so many, I can't necessarily remember what exactly happens.
So you're going to read it again?
Maybe. I don't know.
Anyway.
I'll get this one and see if it feels familiar, if number 1 isn't in my reading pile.
Well, I'm getting Lawnmower Man vibes with this.
Lawnmower Man?
Yeah, the film.
It's a film called Lawnmower Man.
I'm not going to get into this.
Lawnmower Man.
Again, I'll put a picture up for those of you out there who have heard of it and possibly seen it. I think it's from the 90s. But that was all about VR and him getting sucked into it. And
a bit like Tron.
No.
Oh.
I know where you're coming from, but no, it's not like Tron.
Okay.
Anyway,
but there's some really nice.
There's
a really nice Jenny Frison. That's the one I want. Because I reckon I'll be able to get that.
That is nice. I like that.
I'm hoping it's a B cover. That should be gettable.
They've got cover C here. Chula Lotte.
I like her stuff too. She's the one that writes Barnstormers.
And Jenny Frison does the art.
Not all of it. She does some of it.
Derek Chu, 1 in 25.
That's my least favourite.
Yeah, that face is weird.
And then there's a Sweeney Boo.
Sweeney Boo.
I quite like her stuff as well. That's very playful and...
Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, I like that one.
Why does she look like she's having a shit?
I think she's more knocked out.
Why is she putting that face though?
But no, I'm probably going to go for the Frison cover.
Yeah, that Frison cover is very nice.
Yeah, I think that's my favourite.
Yeah, definitely. Didn't know who Lawnmower Man was.
No. God. How do you expect me to know these random things?
They're not random.
They are random.
Classic now. Anywho, this
right.
one's for you.
Night Terrors, Titans #2. Titans together in terror As the nightmare rages on and the monstrous versions of the team roam the halls of Titan's Tower, a young girl finds herself trapped inside the building. How did she get there? And what heroes can possibly save her as the Titans face their worst fears? Who knows? Maybe she'll have to save herself.
Yeah.
It's an alright cover. I quite like the A cover.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's quite nice.
Got some. Let's have a look here.
Not
Alvaro
necessarily
Martinez.
feeling these. No, don't like that. That's weird.
Yeah.
They're melting.
The
That's
Christian
strange.
Ward cardstock.
Deathlock is disintegrating, apparently.
Cyborg.
They look similar.
Cyborg. His human parts look dead, whereas Cyborg's look alive still.
You said cyborgs look dead and cyborgs look alive.
Did I?
Yeah.
I apologise. Cyborgs look alive. Deathlocks look dead, like a rotting corpse.
Okay.
To a certain extent, like they've stopped it, but he's already been dead for a while. That was cover D. I quite like the D. On the
Javi Fernandez.
I quite like that one. That one's not bad.
I don't dislike it. I still wouldn't necessarily go out of my way to choose it.
No. And then this one is cover E.
Jorge Corona.
He's got the Corona.
He's
got something. Because none of that's cover.
Weird.
No.
I can't quite work out what's going on there.
And then,
last but not least, we have Moon Knight.
Moon Knight, City of the Dead, number 2. Tearing through the City of the Dead on his quest to rescue a young runaway, Moon Knight must grapple with his past when he turns to an unlikely source for aid. Damn it. Falafel, aka the Scarlet Scarab, but when Mark Spector is faced with a murderer's row of dead supervillains whom he helped put in the ground, can even the Fist of Khonshu defy the odds long enough to survive? Plus, who is the Jackal Knight?
They've spelt that differently. Layla Elf. That says Fowley.
That's
I'm sure it's like normally got
an extra A in there.
extra letters in it, yeah.
Falafel.
Falafel.
Anyway, there's the A cover.
That's nice.
That is nice. I like that one.
Yeah, I'm liking that.
Here is Scarlet Scarab's
concept art.
Yeah, kind of like a little breakdown of what she's got.
Yeah, that's quite nice.
This is the Besh Virgin variant. No, I'm not a big fan of that. It's kind of hard to concentrate on.
I like the background though. If you take like him out of it, like that moon and everything is really nice.
We have the Bill Sienkiewicz variant.
That's kind of cool.
Contra Moon Knight. Yeah, I like that one. That's not bad.
That's not bad, no.
Obviously, he's done some really famous Moon Knight in the past.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, from like the first series. And the Hawley variant, which is vast. What's the crocodile?
Okay, so what else do we have coming out this week? We have Dark Knights of Steel number 12. That's clearly a Spidey, Superman, Batman crossover.
Yep.
Venom 24. X-Force number 43. The others we've spoken about. And we're not that excited by. I didn't know if you wanted the Fantastic Four annual. You didn't put it on your pull list, but
I've not really collected the series, so I'm on the fence about getting it or not. So I'm not going to add it to the pull list. So if they haven't got it, I'm not going to be fast. If they have got it, decisions will be made.
Okay.
So you got Kingspawn issue number 25, and then the Unstoppable Doom Patrol number 5.
Now I was intrigued enough. I don't want this, but I want to see if Thor has got
some
variants.
Oh,
and he has, but none of them look that appealing, to be honest. That's probably the George Perez 1 in 100. It's quite nice, but
yeah, it's not enough.
No, none of them are enough that I'd go out of my way to get it.
I get asked a lot by people why they find blank cover variants. Why have you got a cover. We've got just a title on it.
So that you can take it to a con and get an artist to give you a one-off sketch.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't realise that this is things you can do. You can take these blank variants. You can go to your, for our case, London Comic Con, Liverpool, Manchester, Newcastle, wherever we might miraculously get to.
If you're somewhere that they've got artists in shops,
Yeah,
I
if
know
you're lucky
like
enough to.
sometimes Forbidden Planet and that.
I think
Some of the
Places Space
bigger,
sometimes do it. But yeah, obviously, the bigger the shop, the more likely you are to get an artist. You can go there, you can pay a fee. I would say small fee. It's not always a small fee, but you can get that one-off, unique sketch on your book. Which, if you have done it
yeah,
and you've got a lot of these, you're sitting on a lot of money.
yeah. It may not necessarily be like they do something specifically for you. It might be like, right, which character do you want me to draw on this book? But it's something that you've had done specifically for you. There's not going to be one exactly the same.
Yeah. So
What else have we got?
you spoke
We've
about Dark
literally
Droids.
talked. Yeah, we've done this entire row, so we can just skim over that one.
You got Realm of X #1.
And yet that didn't make it onto the keys of the week, but other really random stuff did.
Let's have a little
I'm
look
not
at
saying
Realm
that I
of
want
X.
it, but
Leaping straight from the astonishing events of this year's Hellfire Gala, the unlikely team of Magic, Mirage, Marrow, Dust, and Typhoid Mary find themselves stranded in Vanaheim. And what's even more confusing, the locals seem to believe that they hold the key to fulfilling a prophecy. They can either raise the realm to riches.
raise the realm to riches or cause it to fall to ruin.
Why did you feel like
you seemed to be getting confused?
No, I wasn't. You just
Okay.
jumped in too early, and now you've put me off.
Okay.
How very rude. I'm not going to give her a present now. With magic powers malfunctioning and a mysterious figure amassing power on the outskirts of the realm, these X-Men are going to have to band together if they want to stay alive long enough to find their way home.
Sounds vaguely intriguing.
You've got a Bachelor. Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, it's alright. What's this one down the bottom?
This one down the bottom is the Comic Mint Silver variant.
That is not going to be available over here, is it?
No, you like that, don't you?
It's kind of cool.
Okay, and the Darbo variant.
She looks angry.
Clue she is. But let's get back to the new comics. So we've got, carrying on, was Judge Ice Cream.
Yeah. Ice Cream Man number 36. What that has got to do with a whale, I do not know.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm looking for something.
Well, focus on the job at hand right now.
Anyway, you've got the Penguin.
We've already talked about.
But the one that was on keys was a variant. And there's a few. I'm not going to go into these. What has Harley done? Straight out of Gotham. That's just weird looking.
That is a very overly perky looking Harley.
And there's Bats just looking for the Penguin. Oh, I clicked on the wrong list. My apologies. Then we have Rogue Sun number 15 from comics, obviously from Image Comics.
We have Firepower number 26. We've got Black Panther. We've talked about Batman Beyond Neo Gothic number 2. We've got Storm number 4. The Bone Orchard Mythos Tenement number 3. Wow. I feel like we're already descending into the weirdness.
So we've got, No One number 5 from Image. New Burn from Image Comics number 10. Captain America the Finale number 1.
Surely it's the one and only.
Oh, Big Game number 2. This has got to go on my list. I don't know why that wasn't on the list.
Okay, did you read the first one?
I did read the first one and it was very interesting. This is the Mark Miller has brought all of his worlds together. So like Kick-Ass, Nemesis, Ambassadors, all that coming into one world. So it's Nemesis versus the Ambassadors, the nightclub, the Magic Order, Kingsman, and every single Miller World creation you have ever known and loved over the years. This book is a bloodbath, drawn by the biggest artists working in comics right now, and that continues the comic book event of 2023 with over 20 Millarworld franchises smashed together. Oh yeah, and Kingsman,
Like the actual
Kingsman, yeah,
Taron Egerton thing.
that's it. Taron Egerton and Colin Firth.
Yeah, Colin Firth. That sounds like a really random, like, load of things to try and like mush together.
But he does it well. So
okay, I will smile and nod and believe
very
you.
clever man. Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
We've got Batman: The Adventures Continue, Season 3, Number 7.
The Dead Lucky number 8.
Yeah, we are definitely descending. Time Before Time, 26. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Planet of the Apes, Darkwing Duck. Blimey, we were up to number 8 of Darkwing Duck. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Cross Stranger Things, number 2.
I know it's called Stranger Things, but when you start bringing Ninja Turtles in it.
Right.
Indigo Children.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Then we've got some more Star Trek. The Oddly Pedestrian Life of Christopher Chaos. Battle Chasers, number 12. Dead Romans, number 6.
That's still going strong.
Yep. Earth Divers, number 9. Yeah, I'm
really, definitely dropping into the ship.
Yeah, we are. Click, click, boom.
Big one.
Click, click, boom.
All right, yeah. Stranger Things, Tales from Hawkins, Blade Runner 2039.
Yeah.
Slug we spoke about, The Rocketeer. There's a new Vampirella versus the Superpowers for all you Vampirella fans out there. Creed, the next round, number 3. This will probably get made into a film, so.
I thought it was already a film.
Sorry, this arc is like the daughter becoming a boss, will probably get made into a film. King Kong,
I thought the comic
Great
book
Wall.
was based on a film.
No, it's from the Rocky series.
Right.
And Creed is Rocky's apprentice, also the son of Apollo Creed. I know you don't know who that is.
No.
So. 7 Years in Darkness.
Someone didn't pay their power bill.
The Mighty Barbarians.
Yeah.
Victory. Yeah,
we are getting lower.
Whoa, there's some boobs. That is not the Robin Hood I remember.
No, that is a very different kind of Maid Marian.
We've got Rick and Morty presents The Science of Summer. If you're a Rick and Morty fan, that's definitely one for you.
Oh, you got My Little Pony down there.
Every week you spot My Little Pony. The Unicorns of Odd. And
Be My Villain.
Be My Villain. The new Big Apple Energy.
Yeah, it's like the same writing as well, so it feels like it's from related.
Line Webtoon, whoever they are.
And you can have Carnal Confessions, number 5. That is clearly smut.
Where's Carnal Confessions?
Just above the Beasts of Bower Boulevard.
Oh, that's
smut
all day long. And I'm a Cop. Real life horror comics.
Yeah.
Weekly Young Jump.
Yeah. Number 2125.
Now,
that's been going for a while.
I'm looking for my knife.
Please don't stab me.
What? I'm going to give it to you.
Stab somebody else? Who am I murdering?
You're not murdering anyone. Get murder off your mind. Crazy.
Okay.
And get that parcel.
Would you like me to just use the scissors? If you'd said it was to open the parcel originally, I'd have saved you a job digging around and looking.
Well, I thought you knew what I was doing.
No, you were like, I'm just trying to look for something. I'm like, what? You didn't say that I was opening the parcel. This isn't even. It's actually that side.
Anyway, many of our viewers, maybe regular watchers, will find that there was a book she really wanted, but we couldn't get in this country. Or I'd have to have paid a pretty big amount for it. So, get her live reaction.
You got my Wonder Woman.
I found it.
And this is why I get really upset, because this wasn't saying it was a ratio variant last week.
No.
And I think that is really, really lovely art. So I was upset that nowhere had it. Found it, thank you.
Yeah. Most places I look wanted an extortionate amount of money. So if you ever want to sell it, you're going to make money on it.
Okay.
Well, you'll make money on it anyway because you didn't pay for it, but.
So this isn't my reading one. I'll read the A cover.
Yeah.
And that'll get max lighted and put away to look safe and pretty. So pretty. I just really like the art on that.
It is really nice art.
It's beautiful.
I know you put it up already, but yeah, really nice art. It is a very unique book.
Yeah.
And,
I like it. So pretty.
It's also our birthday soon, so it kind of goes towards that.
Thank you. Mwah. On that note.
That is the order XXX you're getting tonight.
Yeah, so I'm going to not go and read this. I'm not going to touch it. But thanks for watching, and we look forward to you joining us next time.
Yeah, once again, like I said, thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the content, and if you follow us on Spotify, don't forget to give us a follow. Thanks again.